Hello, CEO here. And today, I'll be going over how to make perfect snowboys in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Snowboys are basically snowmen that you build using snowballs. They are slightly creepy, but they are the source of the frozen DIYs. In order to get all of the frozen DIYs, you need to build not just any snowboy, but a perfect snowboy. Building a perfect snowboy means using 2 snowballs of the correct size and proportions. In this video, I will be going over everything you need to know about snowballs and how to build perfect snowboys so that you can collect all of the frozen DIYs. But before we get into the video, please like this video and subscribe to the channel to get notified when I post more Animal Crossing videos. I also have a Twitch channel where I stream Animal Crossing, and I am currently decorating for the holiday season, and I would love to meet and chat with you over there when I'm live. The link to my Twitch channel is in the description down below. Now let's get into the video. First, I will be going over everything you need to know about snowballs. Snowballs are the foundation to snowboys, thus they are equally as important. If you want to jump to the part of the video where I talk about perfect snowboys, I will put the timestamp on the screen now and in the description down below. 2 snowballs will randomly spawn on your island in winter once your island has snow on the ground. For the Northern Hemisphere, this is December 11th through February 24th. In the Southern Hemisphere, snowballs will spawn between June 11th and August 24th. These are the same dates for when snowflakes appear floating around your island. The 2 snowballs will most likely spawn near each other, so you won't have one snowball spawning at the top of your map and one at the bottom of your map. This is done because you need 2 snowballs in order to make a snowboy. The 2 snowballs will also likely spawn in an empty area of your island. This may be an area with few buildings, trees, flowers, items, and rocks. It is easier to build a snowboy in an area with few obstacles, so I recommend building the snowboy in the general area where you find the snowballs. In order to build snowboys, you need to make the snowballs larger. You do this by rolling the snowballs over the snow. When your villager walks into a snowball, they will automatically start kicking it. Keep walking into the snowball to kick it in order to move it. Once the snowball has been rolling in the snow for enough time to grow larger, your villager will start pushing it. You will also feel some resistance once the snowball reaches a size that requires it to be pushed. If you push a snowball over any ground that is not snow, including custom and default paths, bridges, ramps, the plaza, and the beach, the snowball will gradually lose snow and become smaller. This is good to keep in mind if you need to push a snowball to another part of your town. You can kick a snowball to wherever you like, but it is easier to move a snowball over long distances if your villager is pushing it rather than kicking it. Thus, if you want to push a snowball over long distances that include paths, I recommend making the snowball as large as possible and then moving it so you can continue to push it as it decreases in size. Snowballs can also be destroyed. If you push a snowball into anything, including trees and buildings, it will break apart and despawn. A snowball will also be destroyed if you push it over a cliff, off the side of a ramp, and into any body of water. I personally love to make snowballs as large as possible and then destroy them for fun. But destroying your snowballs is bad if your goal is to make a snowboy. If you destroy a snowball, you can respawn another one easily. Just enter and exit a building to generate another snowball on your island. The snowball will respawn near the first and non-destroyed snowball. If both of your snowballs have been destroyed and then you go to respawn them, they may generate in a different empty area on your island than where you found them initially. Once you build a snowboy on your current day, no more snowballs will spawn, even if you enter and exit a building. You may also find a snowball being pushed by a dung beetle. The beetle can push the snowball into water or into obstacles, so keep this in mind if you are trying to save the snowball. If you run up to the snowball being pushed by the beetle will fly away. You can also sneak up on the beetle and catch it to stop it from pushing the snowball around. Now I will give a brief overview of snowboys. To make a snowboy, first find your 2 snowballs and roll them so they are near each other. Then start rolling both snowballs so they grow large enough in size that your villager starts pushing them. Snowballs must reach a certain size before they can be made into a snowboy. If you try to make a snowboy with too small or too large of snowballs, it won't work. Once the snowballs reach a certain size, simply push one snowball into the other snowball and the game will automatically make the snowboy. You can make a snowboy with a head that's larger than its body, or a body that is larger than its head for fun. Now what you all have been waiting for, how to make a perfect snowboy. In order to make a perfect snowboy, in order to receive a frozen DIY, the bottom snowball must be large enough that it comes up to the top of your villager's eyes. The top snowball must be large enough that it comes up to the top of your villager's ears. If you are wearing a hairstyle or hat that makes it hard to see your villager's ears or eyes, I recommend taking it off or changing your hairstyle temporarily. Once you have the two snowballs at their appropriate sizes, push the smaller snowball into the larger snowball. The snowboy will come to life and will tell you that he is a perfect snowboy. He will then proceed to give you a frozen DIY. If you have already collected all of the frozen DIYs, he will mail you a frozen item to your house the next day. If you make a snowboy and it is not perfect, he will also let you know in his sassy snowboy style. All the snowboys, perfect or not, will melt over the course of 4 days. If it is a perfect snowboy, you can talk to him on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th days to collect a large snowflake. I suggest doing this every day in order to build up your large snowflake stash, since these are harder to get and are needed to craft the frozen DIYs. And that's everything you need to know about snowballs and snowboys in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I hope this video helps you make perfect snowboys every time because you all deserve all of the frozen DIYs. Please like this video if it helped you and subscribe to support the channel. Every like and subscribe helps the channel so much. Don't forget to check out my Twitch channel to chat with me live and ask me any questions you have about Animal Crossing that I can answer live. The link to my Twitch is in the description down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.